this video, Jacob Towery, MD, an adolescent and adult psychiatrist and Level 5 TEAM-CBT therapist who sees clients in Palo Alto, California, works with an adolescent client who has not been doing his therapy homework. The client is played by Jeff Gilo, LMFT, who works with teen clients in Mountain View, California. This session occurred during a training meeting at the Feeling Good Institute.
It's not that I'm attached to getting Jeff to keep doing therapy with me. It's a slight preference. I like doing therapy with people. I like helping them get better, but I'm also totally open to that might not be where things will end, and that's okay. So I'm going to try to model being really clear with Jeff about what the consequences are for him not doing it, the Gentle Ultimatum, which is ending therapy, while also modeling sitting with open hands, an even-handedness about it, while also attempting to be kind of compassionate and warm. So I'm going to try and model all those things. I'm glad to see you today. I'm glad you came in. So I noticed on your brief mood score that your anxiety score was 14 out of 20. And it suggests to me you check that you're extremely anxious, that you're moderately worried, you're moderately nervous. There's still a lot of anxiety symptoms, even though we've been working together for 3 weeks now. And my understanding is that the first week or so you were really consistent about reading on panic attacks, and you were going to the gym about 4 times a week. And then there was that session where you had a big chemistry test, and then you ended up not doing therapy homework for like 3 or 4 days in a row, and we had to talk about why I think therapy homework's important. And then the last 2 sessions you haven't done any reading or any exercise, which was maybe the last week or 2. Is that your understanding of things?
Pretty much. Started off doing it, was interesting, and it just got busy.
Yeah.
And it's hard, right? It's been cold, it's been rainy. So yeah, I haven't done it, sorry.
Yeah. And you're a busy guy. You have a lot going on between school and karate. And you're right, it has been cold and rainy. So I imagine that's made it really not enticing to go to the gym, to go to the dojo. It's been cold, so you've probably had less energy to do things like reading.
Yeah, I just wanted to stay inside.
Sometimes I just want to stay inside. I don't feel like exercising, and exercise can be kind of a pain in the ass. And so I think we're kind of on the same page with my senses. For a variety of reasons, the last few sessions, there really hasn't been any therapy homework. Is that close?
Yeah, I guess not the stuff that you've asked me to do.
Right, exactly. You've done a lot of academic homework that your teachers have asked, just not kind of the stuff I've asked, the therapy homework.
Right.
Yeah. It's also maybe not clear to me. I know when we first started meeting, you said you wanted my help and you wanted to do treatment, and it's entirely possible things have changed, and maybe right now seeing me for treatment isn't a priority. And so I wanted to kind of check in with you and see where you're at in terms of how much you were wanting to keep working with me or not work with me.
Yeah, I guess I want to be here. I guess I thought it was going to just be easier. I didn't think I was going to have to do all this stuff.
Totally. And I may not have done a good enough job communicating how hard this would be and how demanding it would be. So I'm happy to own some of that, because it is really hard. And this is totally not for everybody. And it might be that you are wanting more the type of therapy where you would kind of come in and talk for 50 minutes once a week, and then not do anything different during the week, and then come in and talk for 50 minutes once a week, and then not do anything different. Because that's super different from what I offer, but there's a lot of therapists out there that offer that, and that might be kind of more what you're looking for.
Yeah, I guess I don't really know.
Yeah. So, and then I'll show how it would be like dangling the carrot. So the good news is, Jeff, that I do feel pretty confident that I could show you how to have a lot less anxiety. I could show you how to have less worried thoughts pop into your mind. I could show you how to more often redirect your attention to other places when those thoughts came into your mind so they wouldn't bother you so much. I could show you how to have, when thoughts were recurring and bothering you, how to defeat them so they wouldn't be so upsetting. I could show you all that probably within the next maybe like 2 or 3 months. But at the same time, I want to level with you that you'd have to do a whole lot of hard work, like exercise and reading certain books and learning how to change your thoughts. And my sense is that you're saying that you don't want my help, because the kinds of stuff I'm asking of you is stuff that you're not interested in. So the bad news is, if that's what you're saying, I wouldn't be able to see you for therapy. I wouldn't know how to help you if you weren't doing things in between sessions. But that said, I would still like you and have high regard for you, and you'd also be totally welcome back in the future if you change your mind. What are your thoughts so far?
I want help. I'm tired of doing all this stuff. And, but like, could we do like less of it? Could we do like just some of it?
What were you thinking?
Well, I think it'd be, I like reading, so, I think I could do the reading homework, and I sort of got out of it because I was doing my other books, but I think I could get back into the reading homework, but, like, the exercise is a lot right now, and, like, I know you talked about sleep, but, like, I just don't really, like, want to go to sleep at 10:30, because that's sort of stupid.
It's early. It's kind of stupid.
So like, if we could do like some of the things, I could probably do some of that because I want to feel better, but like I just don't know if I can do all those things.
Yeah, so maybe you were thinking maybe like sleep about 6 hours a night, exercise maybe once a week, and then do the therapy reading. Skip the meditation, do maybe the therapy reading.
Yeah, I could probably do those things, yeah.
If I thought that would help you profoundly, I'd be totally in. I would do that, because that'd be great. It'd be like way less work, but like still great results.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I would know how to help you that way. So the bad news is, we could probably go down like a tiny bit from what I'm asking of you right now, but it would still be a lot. You'd have to exercise way more than once a week. It'd probably be like 4 to 6 times a week. I'd probably be fairly strict on you at least trying the meditation for a while longer, and we'd have to get the sleep up to like 8 hours a night, something like really high, and that might be way more than what you're looking for right now.
Yeah, but I don't want to give up either. I don't want to think I can't do this.
Oh no, I think you can do it. It's just right now you might not want to do all these things because you have so many other important things going on.
Yeah, but I guess I'm just not doing those other things as well as I want to either.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I do need to do like the stuff that you're asking me to do first. Do you think that would make things better?
I think it would totally make things better. I think if you did these things I would have you do, I think you'd have a lot less worry and a lot less energy spent on being nervous about things, and you'd have way more energy and joy for doing all your other activities like karate. But it would take at least like half an hour a day to do all those things, and that might be way too much to ask. I don't want to burden you. I don't want to like weigh you down.
Yeah, I guess I could stop, watching the reruns of whatever show, because I've seen it all before.
Yeah.
I like it, but I guess.
Who's the Boss? I think you mentioned you really like it. It's a great show. I would like this thing. The Boss. Yeah.
I don't know, but like, what happens if I what if I got like tired? What if I couldn't do it for?
Yeah, I don't really buy into that. Sometimes people say things like, I'll try, or I couldn't do it. I just don't really accept that. I'm just crazy demanding. Like, you'd have to do it like every day. And if you missed a day, you'd have to double down and do double the next day. Like, I just would never accept that I couldn't. In fact, we're kind of like on the way out. This would be like the last, like, I couldn't do it. Like, if you worked with me, it would be like no more of that. Like, every session you'd have to be like on it. And I can be a total slave driver. And you might be looking for a therapist that's just way more easygoing.
Yeah, I don't think that's really me. I think I could do it.
It's up to you. I like you. I think we've already done some cool stuff together, and you seem like a really fun guy. I'd love to help you, and I think you could do it if you want, but I just want to be really clear that if you had even another session where you didn't do the therapy homework, you'd be telling me that you want to drop out of therapy and you don't want to see me anymore.
Well, that's not it, because I mean, you're nice, you know. I like hanging out. I guess I could, I mean, I could do it.
You could do it. I love that language. That's so much better. I thought you might say like I try, but I like that you said I could do it. I'd be happy to keep working with you. I haven't, you know, written you off yet. I'm getting close, but I like you. You built up some good karma with me. I'd be willing to keep seeing you, but I'd want to be clear, like, that we're on the same page. Like, this would be it. Like, new regime, going forward, every day you're doing it.
Would you tell my parents if I didn't?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. I would call them, like, right away, and I'd be like, he's dropping out. Like, we're done. Yeah. No question. You sure? So we don't have to.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
You're in? You're going to do it every day.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
I know.
You can still back
I know,
out.
I know.
We haven't signed anything.
I can do it.
You in? All right. Nice.